Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today is a kind of a special one. I didn't think it was going to happen just because, unfortunately, at the time of recording, restrictions have returned to Japan, but it's finally arrived. Finally, my Umai Crate from Japan Crate has arrived. Now, this is November's box, but I wanted to showcase this to you guys because if you're like a noodle enthusiast or maybe a ramen otaku, that's even a thing, then this is definitely something you should look at. As I always say, if you can't go to the konbini, bring the konbini to you. They do a selection of instant ramen unique to Japan. These aren't things like cup noodle that you can just pick up at your local Asian supermarket, or if you can find them, they're gonna be pretty rare. Probably you're gonna be overcharged. And I've gotta say this, just like everything else in Japan, they take this to the next level. Even their instant ramen is just on a level above us. Japan doesn't do things from half measures, from their vending machines to their konbinis to their customer service, and yes, that even includes something as simple as instant ramen. It just tastes better. Even like they don't even come with powder sometimes. They actually come with the sauce, kind of dehydrated, that you add to, and it's a much thicker and nicer broth. Anyways, let's check out what's inside, and then I can break it down for you, and we'll do a bit of a taste test on some of the more easier to make cup noodle ones. Obviously, I'm not gonna eat them all like I do in my Japan sweeps boxes. As much as I'd love to eat an entire box of ramen, I don't think that's entirely healthy. So anyways, yeah, let's check what's inside. All right, the first thing we're gonna look at is alongside your booklet that showcases exactly what you're gonna get in, and even has recommendations on what you should do and how you should prepare the ramen. I'm sure loads of you have seen like TikTok hacks on how to make your instant ramen that much better. We also have these recipe cards. Now this month's is chocolate peanut butter ramen bars. I've never heard of this. You know, there's all sorts of ramen hacks and ramen things people do with ramen on the internet that replace and repair wooden chairs and tables with ramen. I've never actually heard of a ramen based dessert. I don't know if I'll have time to make this, but please follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and be sure to subscribe, because if I do make these, I'll do it probably as a short or upload it on Instagram for you guys to see. Interesting concept. I might pass on that though. I do like Reese's peanut butter cups though. Who knows? Next out of our box we have this. I'm just going to refer to the book quickly because I can't read kanji. So this is a freshwater clam soup. This freshwater clam soup with loads of wakame seaweed works well as a side dish or even on its own. One packet can have up to 70 freshwater clams, but who's counting? You'll chug it down before you know it. Are you ready for this unique Japanese experience? It says to try it with rice. I don't know if I am ready for this unique Japanese experience, if I'm perfectly honest. Not the biggest fan of clam. Yeah. Maybe I'll try it. We'll see. Next up is one of our instant ramen pots, and this is a little udon, yuzu flavor. Yuzu is a popular citrus fruit in Japan. Adds a tangy and refreshing kick to these noodles. If the thick, chewy udon noodles and the tangy yuzu flavored broth with 3 kinds of green onions are enough to win you over, we bet the adorable flower-shaped fish cakes will seal the deal. Try this with carrots and sesame seeds. I don't know if this is gonna be the one for me to try on video. I'm not the biggest, I can eat udon, I like udon, but I'm not the biggest fan, and I don't have carrots. So next up we got Tanooki soba. Pop open these delicious soba noodles that also come with crispy sheets of seaweed, pieces of green onion, and light crispy dough pieces. And it says to try it with a soft boiled egg, char siu pork, or bamboo shoots. I don't have pork, I have chorizo, as you know, any good Portuguese person should. And I don't have bamboo shoots even, but I could try to put a boiled egg in there. I don't know how that would fit. I'd have to maybe just half of one. Maybe we'll try this one, we'll see. Next up we have this one, which is apparently Nature Ramen Sesame Seed Soy Sauce. These ramen might be the healthier kind, but their sesame seed soy sauce base doesn't disappoint in the flavor department. Top them with a soft-boiled egg, cucumber, or seaweed for a quick, fun, and tasty meal. I just want to take this opportunity to make it abundantly clear that I obviously opened these up in the incorrect order that I shot the B-roll footage. No need to go in the comments and tell me. I'm well aware, and I apologize. I might make this one. I'm hoping this is the kind of one I can prove to you guys where the quality of the broth is better than just kind of like the powder that we get. I mean, nothing wrong with the powder. Like I said, I just want to show the difference in quality. Hopefully that's what I'm on about. Also, shoyu or soy sauce broth is one of my favorite. I'm not the biggest fan of miso, unfortunately. I try so hard. Soy is my favorite broth next to tonkatsu. Next up is some yakisoba. Now, this is my second favorite type of noodle from Japan. Absolutely love it. It has the Tanooki guy again, and it looks like it has prawns. So let's read the description and see how we should prepare this. Tanooki Father's Gem Yakisoba. These yakisoba are just like the ones you can pick up from a street food vendor at a Japanese festival. The firm but chewy noodles slathered in Father Tanooki's secret sauce are even better when you load them with shrimp and chopped carrot for when you're feeling extra hungry. Yeah, so it says to prepare it with chopped cabbage, shrimp, or mayonnaise. I'm not the biggest fan of mayonnaise, but I do like yakisoba. I do like shrimp. Next up, we got some more, it looks like soba noodles. Let's have a read of the description from the booklet. This tempura soba is smooth, chewy buckwheat noodles with crispy deep fried pieces of shrimp, onion, and seaweed. Serve them with extra shrimp if you're feeling extra indulgent. It says to try it with chopped spinach, shiitake mushrooms, which I don't know how I'd get those here, prawns and shrimp. Obviously, there's a shrimp soba, a tempura soba. I love tempura, I love shrimp, I love seafood. That one looks like it could be particularly nice to make. No, we're gonna do ramen. We're gonna try ramen. Next up, we got another soba. This is Japanese style green onion soba. This style of soba is a thin and curly kind of noodle that is extra fun for slurping. Don't forget the green onions and the rich shiitake mushroom and bantu flavored broth because they're just as good. And it says to try it with carrots, pork slices, and a soft boiled egg. So I do like green onions and I do like soba, but no, we're gonna find a ramen to try. And the last of the packet ramen is actually a brown rice ramen. These are a unique take on traditional ramen. This time they're made with brown rice to make for a healthier option. These noodles are very smooth. Load them with your favorite veggies for a hearty bowl of goodness. And it says to try it with green onions, carrots, and pork broth, which kind of matches the fronts there. This could definitely be something I could make. It's a soy sauce based ramen, and it also, you know, it's healthier, and I could do with that. Lastly, we have one more instant ramen. Now, this is kind of a bigger bowl than the cup noodle style one, the Tanooki one, so I probably will be trying this one. Let's take a look at what I could add to it and what kind of flavor it is. Heat up a nice warm bowl of these hearty and homey Japanese style noodles. These are thin wheat noodles in a tasty bento and kelp broth with aburarage. They're those light and crispy pieces of deep fried dough. And lots of green onions. They pack a huge punch per packet. And it says to try it with a soft boiled egg and sesame seed. And that's it. There's no tonkatsu ramen this time. I guess I'll just have to make do. Okay, so I'm gonna go downstairs and make some ramen and then get my chopsticks and come back up here and try it for you guys. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back in the room thanks to the magic of editing. I've got my delicious ramen here. Let's give it a go. I'm ready to dig in, oh boy, oh boy. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna use a fork, come on guys. I also want to take this opportunity to show I got these My Neighbor Totoro travel chopsticks. I'm precariously opening it because I'm still holding this from Umai Crate. Ooh, let's see if I can do it one-handed. Getting better. You use the code CHOPCHOP and you can do it. I added extra green onions as it recommended. You got the dough. I'm just gonna try that. Mmm. That broth is nice. Oh man. As it says on the box, umaishi. I know that I showed me adding more green onions, which could have improved the broth that came with it. These little dough things that it came with, they're so good. I like them so much. Oh, this is really good, guys. This is, as it says on the box, umai. Japanese for delicious if you didn't. The broth is nice enough that you could add, you know, the hard-boiled egg, it said. The soft-boiled egg, sorry. And the sesame seeds probably really accentuate the flavors in there. I give that a solid gold star. Way better than any pot noodle you're gonna get here in the UK. They just put that extra effort in Japan, and then when things get transferred over to the West, we either get overcharged or they just downgrade the quality for saving price. Cost effective, that's the word I'm looking for. saving the price. Hey, it's Future Nando here. While I was editing, I actually got a mad craving to try out the little udon yuzu flavor. I've never tried anything yuzu flavor before, so I decided why not make it. As this was an udon, this was actually prepared a lot different than what I'm used to, especially for instant. I guess instant udon. I've never had instant udon. You prepare the noodles separately and then add in the flavor packet. The flavor packet had a load of these little like flower shaped little flakes. I'm not exactly sure what they are or what they taste like. Yuzu is actually supposed to be a citrusy fruit. It smells kind of seafoody though. We'll give it a go. I'm gonna try with my larger chopsticks because I'm not the greatest at eating udon with chopsticks, but I don't want to embarrass myself by having a fork. Give it a go. Okay, so you can, even though it smells fishy, you can definitely taste the citrusy in it. It's very mild flavor. The flakes don't really taste of anything. I'm losing my chopsticks, trying to film and eat. The udon noodles are quite nice. I'm gonna take a sip of the broth, see if I can really taste that citrusiness. Wow, that broth is actually really nice as a kind of like a soup. The udons aren't really absorbing the sauce. I don't know if I've not left them in there long enough, but this, like, the broth on its own is really good, guys. Like I said, it's very mild citrusy flavor. But that gets a, I mean, it should get a gold star, but I'll give it a silver. I don't know if I'd choose to have this again, but it's definitely enjoyable. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of the video. Back to past Nando. See ya. Now let's try our next one, which is a Tanooki soba, as it says right there in English. I didn't add anything to this one. I'm just having it as is. Hopefully you guys saw the large piece of tempura. I don't know if that's the, I'm kind of digging around here trying to see if that's the case. I just got one piece. I do have lots of these little like crispy dough balls, I think it said it was. I'm trying to grab one to show you guys. Not that you're gonna see actually. These chopsticks are really small. I'm normally used to bigger ones, but let's have a taste test. Ooh. Sorry, not tempura. It was crispy seaweed, which I've lost in the broth, but the broth isn't very flavorful. I mean, it is soba, not like ramen or sukemen or anything like that. This is, yeah, a soba. The soba noodles are okay. They're pretty nice. This is probably the one where I can't really defend, other than if I can find that crispy seaweed, because you wouldn't get a big chunk of crispy seaweed here in the UK in your pot noodle. Other than that, I give these ones a silver. You're always gonna, you know, whiskey. Get down. You can't have it. My cat jumping up because it smells like seafood. So yeah, these are the kind of ones I can't really overly defend. They're not much better. They're slightly better than, you know, the noodles I could probably pick up over here. It's really these kind of package ones where you're gonna notice the difference. But you know, it's always interesting to try the different flavors and variations they have of instant noodle. I mean, like literally instant cup noodle. So there you have it, guys. That is my Umai Crate. I can't really give a review as of yet. I've not tried enough. I'm definitely going to be posting some more on my Instagram, so check out the link in the description there and follow me there or over on Twitter. Definitely try to make more of these kind of package ones, and maybe, hopefully this month has one of them where the oil is there. I have whiskey here. My cat's climbing on me. Yep, here we go. Because of the seafood smell of the ramen. Sorry, guys. I don't know about these ramen peanut butter bars. Maybe I'll make them. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Should I make this? Should I give it a go and try it? Tell me. It's kind of a bittersweet one. I've had 3 of these crates so far. And not only did they have tonkatsu, which is my favorite of all ramen, the pork broth, but sadly this might be the last one for a while. Now I will be continuing to doing my Tokyo Treat boxes. Sorry, Umai Crate, if you see this somehow, as they've recently just added ramen, instant ramen to their selections. But if you guys want me to pick this up back again, if you're interested, because it comes with like the recipe cards and the little different things like, you know, the clam soup and the better broth packet ramen, just reaching for everything off screen. Let me know again in the comments. I'm always happy to return to them. I've not cancelled my subscription. I've just froze it in the meantime while I try out what Tokyo Treats and some other companies have. And yeah, also let me know in the comments if you want me to try like Korean boxes or anything like that. Anything else, I'm more than happy to give my review. give my review. I'm gonna have to go before Whiskey climbs my collectibles and attacks my ramen. But yes, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Give it a like. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Whiskey, what you doing?